Good morning, it's 7:42. You're watching Breakfast Television. Thanks for starting your day with us. We continue our community spotlight on the Mennonite Central Committee with Doug and Naomi Enns, two Manitobans who recently spent 3 years as MCC Service Workers in Chad and are now getting ready to begin another trip. Good morning, thank you for being here.
Good morning.
So take us back to 2009, before you guys went to Chad. How did you make that decision? Because that was your first long mission.
It was.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Okay, we always knew we wanted to do something overseas, so we wanted to do something with MCC. Our daughter was in grade 10, and she had really wanted to go also overseas, and so she kind of egged us on and said, let's do something now. So we decided to do something.
Wow, that must have been a tough decision to make because you were rooted. It was your first big service assignment. You were taking a daughter with you. Was it hard, being kids and having the children?
It was difficult to say goodbye.
Yeah.
It was very difficult to say goodbye. We all cried a little bit, but we all knew, ever since we've had a family, we've always known that we wanted to spread our wings and go beyond Manitoba, go beyond this little piece of the world to look at other places in the world.
Well, Doug, tell us a little bit about the work you were doing at Chad.
We were working at various agencies in Chad. I was doing peace and justice work, also inter-religious dialogue, bringing Christians and Muslims together. Naomi was doing primarily health work, nutrition, HIV/AIDS, working with widows and orphans.
And it's interesting because you guys didn't really want to go to Chad.
No, it wasn't our first choice originally when we first started looking at volunteer positions with MCC, but it was a place on our list. It was at the bottom of our list to begin with, because it is a relatively unknown place when we were first looking, and also it's very hot there, and and the infrastructure is not really there. There's no electricity. We live without water for a lot of the time we were there. So it wasn't at the top of our list, but as MCC started talking with us, we said, okay, where do you need us? Where would our skills work best? And that's where they needed us. And so that's where
we went where we were needed.
Yeah.
Wow, and now you're about to begin another chapter in July. You'll be heading to Lebanon and Syria.
Right. Yeah.
Wow, what is that like, knowing that you're going to be there for 3 years?
Well, we know what it's like to be away from North America. I think one thing that's really changed is once you live in an international country, you have a totally different perspective of the world, and you realize what kind of privilege we have living in Canada. So to be able to devote only 3 years of our lives to working with people in a needy place in the world makes such a difference, and it just opens your eyes.
Well, it's a huge step to take and a big commitment. What keeps you guys going?
Why not?
I would say the support of people around us, the community,
definitely.
our faith. We do this because of our faith. We want to make a difference. We want to do justice, to love mercy, to walk humbly, and this is a way to do that.
Well, and at the end of the day, we ask ourselves, what have we done with our lives? And where can we make a difference the most and affect the most people in the best way? And so this has been a way for us to serve. A way for us to do it.
We wish you good luck heading away this summer in July for another 3 years. All the best to you guys, and keep us updated. Keep us in the loop about how things are going.
Thank you very much.
And there are lots of ways to help out the Mennonite Central Committee, and more. You don't have to go overseas. You don't have to go away. There are lots of ways to help out here locally. We have that and more coming up on our Community Spotlight here on BT.
You know that I could use somebody.